Hi everyone. So what we did different this year is we bought a complete vegan meal from Sprouts, and I wanted to show you what it looks like. And it took me totally by surprise what it looks like. I was thinking it would be a platter with all the food being put out. No. So this is what's in a vegan meal. So you get your cranberries. Looks like cranberry sauce. Okay. And you get a delicious take and bake San Francisco style American classic bread. And you get the main loaf. This is a holiday roast, meatless turkey roast stuffed with cranberry and wild rice. Looks like this. Has to be defrosted before you can use it because it's frozen right now. Then you get three sides. Simply plant-powered green beans casserole, and it's vegan, of course, because it's a vegan meal. Then you get sweet potato mash, that's also vegan, simply plant-powered. And you get simply plant-powered corn stuffed muffin. Now, what did this cost? So you get 3 frozen entrees, actually 4 frozen entrees. And you get your cranberry sauce and your bread. This, without tax, was $40. But you know, if you're having trouble trying to figure out what to eat on Thanksgiving, this is the way to do it. Unless you go out of your way and make each individual dish. And as it is, I'm going to have to cook these. The eating directions, for example, are microwave oven has to be 1100. Okay, remove tray from sleeve, set aside pouch, puncture plastic. Takes 2 to 3 minutes to cook this one. This one has to be completely defrosted before it's used. And so it's always vegan, 13 grams of protein, no cholesterol, 200 calories. Okay. I tell you how to prepare it. Conventional oven, we'll probably use a oven. Remove roast from wrapper, place in the rack on a roasting pan, cover foil, bake for 60 to 70 minutes, increase oven to 450 degrees. Remove foil for another 10 to 15 minutes, so that way you can get it brown. So that's what this is going to be like. What we wanted to have is some foods after Thanksgiving, something that I could enjoy, that I could make. And now I have exactly what I wanted.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle.
So, while my family's having Thanksgiving and having the usual Thanksgiving dinner, I'm going to be having this holiday roast by Gardein. It's a meatless turkey roast stuffed with cranberries and wild rice. So, it takes approximately about an hour to cook in the oven. The ingredient panel is right here, and I will be putting this in the front so you can also look at it. The basic directions are fairly simple. In a conventional oven, preheat to 425 degrees. I've already started doing that. Remove roast from wrapper and place on rack in a roasting pan. Cover with foil and bake for 60 to 70 minutes. Increase oven to 450 degrees. Oh, that's interesting. Remove foil and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes. Oven temperatures may vary. Well, that makes sense. Until the roast is golden brown, crispy, and hot throughout. Remove from oven. When cooked enough to touch, slice, serve, and eat happily. Now it comes with gravy, but I don't think it's like meat gravy. So we're going to have to see what it's like. All right, here goes. Alright, the next step of this is to remove the holiday roast out of the oven and remove the aluminum foil. So let's do that. Now it's cooked for a total amount of 60 minutes, and what we're going to be doing next is removing this, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to cook it for an additional 10 to 15 minutes back into the oven. Now what I'm doing is lowering the pan with racks because I have to cook something else. Alright, now the sides that come with the meal are the cornbread, the mashed potatoes, and the green beans. They have to go in for 10 to 12 minutes at an oven of 350 degrees. The oven is set for 425 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in there for 10 minutes. Now we are expected to do believe that you have to cut the film. Remove the tray, set aside, preheat oven. Lift one corner of the film on the tray. Okay. Not easy to do. So we're going to do this. And that's going to be one corner. Very well sealed. So that's going to be that corner. And that's going to be this corner. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to put it in the oven. Now I chose to put it in the oven rather than cooking it in the microwave because I think it's going to have a much better taste. You can see it's, see if I can show you. There, it's right there. Now we're going to close the door. And we're going to set the timer for 10 more minutes. So press the timer button, enter time. We're going to put 15 because for roast it needs 15, and I'm going to be watching the timer. Okay, so let's see in a little bit. See, timer's going down. Alright, so now it's time to put everything out. Okay, so what we have here is we have the cornbread, which is there. This is, so let's move it around. The sweet potato stuffing and the green casserole. What they want us to do next is to take this pack and to put it inside. So concentrate on that one first. And then mix it up. Now it's very hot. You can see by the steam that's coming off of it. Just mix it in. So tonight when we're all eating our foods, I'll be able to have my special food and I won't feel like I'm left out. Okay, so that's that one. There's nothing to mix with the potatoes. See? It tastes delicious. And this mixes in with the stuffing. I think it's going to be a little hard to get that done, but let's see what we can do with the stuffing. Yeah, it's a little hot. So maybe what you do is you pour some of this crumbles over the top of it on your plate, rather than mixing it in this plastic container. Alright, so here goes the plating. Now, the only reason why I didn't do the gravy is I'm not a gravy fan, but I am going to warm it up so I can put it over for my wife and my other family to try. So I'm going to cut it open and put it in this bowl. It won't be in that container. Alright, so what I did is I emptied the container in a clear bowl. And I'm going to microwave it for a few seconds. I'm going to double check to see if that's what they do here. So I microwaved it for 30 seconds and it's perfect. The directions tell you to microwave it in water first. Place in a bowl in hot water for 3 minutes to defrost. Well, mine was already defrosted. Open and pour a microwave safe dish. Microwave for 1 minute. I did 30 seconds. Stir and cook for another. Don't need to do that. It's fine. Okay. Now let me put it over a dish. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this delicious green salad, green bean casserole, and then I'm going to have some sweet potato mash. And then I'm going to take some of the stuffing. A little difficult to do with one hand. All right. And then I'm going to, right over here by the bowl right here, this is the gravy. I'm going to put some of the gravy on the stuffing. And then the next thing I'm going to do is move this out of the way and open the loaf up. Okay, so once you have the loaf out, so I'd like to have the end. I can't cut it. Looks like this. A little gravy on the top. And voila! You have your Thanksgiving meal. Alright, I'll be eating this next. As for this tasted just like what I remembered gravy to taste like. It's got no animal products in it, it's just delicious. The cranberries were full cranberries in their sauces, very good. And I was very surprised with our meatloaf. If you didn't know this wasn't turkey, you might have been fooled. Excellent meal, and let me show you how well it worked. This is an empty plate. The way I look at it is, if the plate's empty, you know someone liked it. You can tell that the cranberry juices are the juice is just dripping down the plate, but there's nothing left of the plate. This was a good meal, and for $40, you can't beat it. And this way you can stay with your family, you can eat your vegan food, they can eat their food, and everybody can be happy. This is a good product to buy. Would I buy it again? I might buy the turkey loaf again, the imitation meat turkey loaf, because I can make these other ones on myself. But it's still nice to know that if you're in a hurry, you can have a quick Christmas, Thanksgiving or a Christmas dinner. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon on the next video.
Subscribe to us and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you for watching.
That's you.